tramp on the street. He was some mother's son. He was some mother's darling. Once he was brave and once he was young. Mary, she rocked her little baby to sleep, and they left him to die like a tramp on the street. I remember seeing him for the first time in a few years. I wouldn't have recognized him. He had long matted hair, smelly clothes, and the dirty fingernails. And he was sitting on the curb outside the market, looking lost. And he called my name, and I looked his way, and he said, "You don't know who I am, do you?" And I didn't, so he told me. And I hugged him. He said, "I'm sorry you see me like this." And I said, "I'm glad to see you." And I gotta say, he caught me off guard. Because the last time I saw him was the day they let him go at work. And I hugged him then. And he was holding his small box of belongings and weeping like a man with no hope. Too young for things to be like that. And the kid down the street calls him Dirty Matt. And it makes me mad because he doesn't know. And I remember when he had that big office down the hall, and he was a young rising star, and he was brilliant, a brilliant man, with a mind like a computer, and a bright future, and a few bad habits. And there was that day that he had that DWI, and he lost his license. And one day the police came, and he lost his self-respect. And one day he lost his job and lost his confidence. And then one day he lost his house. And now he's sitting on a curb, scratching his arms. And I see him often now. And it's a road to the bottom. And we try to help as we can. But love and money only goes so far. But I know who he is. I knew him back when. And nothing's changed for me. And I've lived in a house where we burned pallets in a wood stove to keep from freezing. When the electricity was out and we had no money to turn it on. And I've lived on top ramen and bacon ends with a house full of desperate people and slept with women just to keep warm. And I've had bad habits that robbed my health and confused my mind. And it could have been me sitting on that curb. And the last time I saw Matt, he told me he was the director of the FBI. And he offered to help me find any missing person I might know. And I gave him a smile and what help I could, hoping he could find himself. Said a prayer as I drove away, thinking about that old Woody Guthrie song. Jesus who died on Calvary's tree, shed his life's blood for you and for me. Mary, she rocked her little baby to sleep, but they left him to die like a tramp on the street. And here's a sad addendum. Matt was found dead this year, face down, overdosed on fentanyl. Tramp on the street.